Super Aramith Pro Balls, the Belgian billiard balls. Here's Alan.
Sometimes we have easy position shots, other times we have tough position shots. On this particular shot, the 1 ball is in the side pocket, the 4 ball is all the way down table along the bottom rail. I can't go 3 rails because the 5 and 6 are here. So with a low right hand spin, I'm going to play the 1 ball and draw the cue ball to these 2 rails and back down table for position on the 4 ball. And that's perfect position because I have an angle to get on the 5 next.
Here at the Wolf Den at Mohegan Sun, great friend of this event, Sue Doyle of Olhausen Billiards. We're glad she's here watching the action. Feijen Corteza on the hill in this first set of the finals of the International Challenge of Champions. 4 out of the first 5 racks we've had a break and run. See if Niels can keep that going.
Yep, he's made a ball on the break. Looks like he made the 6 ball. And again, he has failed to make the 1 on the side. And there goes the 6 ball in the corner pocket. And the 1 ball is laying a little tricky in the side pocket. He's probably going to try to cut the 1 on the side and come down, and if he can hit the 7 ball, hit the 7 with the cue ball and try to stay there. He may have to hit it thinner than that. Let's see what he's doing here. Could play safety here too, put the 1 down to the bottom rail. And that's exactly what he's elected to do, and that's a smart shot. Change the flow of things a little bit, you know what I mean? Change the rhythm of things, that's a good idea. And
he has only made 1 mistake and finds himself down 4-1. That scratch in the second rack.
That just shows you how well they're playing.
Yeah.
1 mistake and you get down 4 racks. Oh, look at that. That's a great shot right there. A good safe shot.
Some knowledge there.
Yes, there is. I mean, hit the ball on the right side and do that, going 2 rails. And he looks like he may have left the edge of the ball to Niels, but if it is, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a very difficult shot. And here you can see, here's the 1 ball. Niels is probably going to be forced to kick 1-2 rails. That's a tough break.
Good safety. Good play by Feijen Corteza.
Yeah, it was a good kick. He made a perfect kick, and that wasn't easy what he did. And here's Niels is trying to go 2 rails and do the same thing right back, and just misses the ball. Oh, he just missed that 1 ball. That was so close. And he knows it too. And that's a big ball to hit too. He was supposed to hit that, but he was trying to play safe also. So what a layout this is. I mean, he's got a nice, just going to stop right there. Probably going to move to 4 because it doesn't look like the 2 goes without moving it. There you go. And that changes the rack a little bit.
It does.
And he better take.
He's going to have any trouble getting back to the 4?
No, he's going to come down 2 rails, probably back in the center of the table. 1, 2, and back toward the center.
This is a very, very confident player right now, I'm telling you.
I'm sure he is. And here coming down for the 5, and I'll tell you what, I like the way he handles the cue ball. Very impressive. Very impressive.
And this is somebody who spent some time at the table, Alan. You can really see it when he's letting himself go and just trusting the stroke, and his instinct about where he wants to put it is really pretty to watch. Started playing when he was 14, 1993. 28 years old and on the verge of, as Alan said, arguably the biggest payday he's ever had. He calls that cue ball's just barely gone on the 8 and he's going the 9. So, as I said, very confident. And well, he should be. 5-1 in the first set. Feijen Corteza over Niels Feijen. Wow. Nobody expected it, but we're getting used to it right now. Mitch Lawrence and Alan Hopkins watching Niels Feijen of the Netherlands try to get something started here. Rack 1 of the second set. Feijen Corteza of the Philippines with a monster first set, 5-1.
And Niels has successfully made a ball on the break and has a bank shot on the 1 ball cross side, and I think we'll see him play this. I think he's going to play the 1 ball cross side, and here it is, the 1 ball cross side. Here's the 2 ball, so he'll keep the cue ball right in this area for position.
2004 Skins Billiards champion. Knows what it means to win a lot of money quickly. Took home $42,500 at that event. Really nice form there, Alan.
Yes, excellent form. He really hasn't been playing bad. He's playing great. I mean, he just didn't have a chance. And here he's got a two-rail position shot for the 3 in the side. He'll play the 2 ball in the corner, bring the cue ball 1-2 rails in this area here for the 3. Very nice.
The mechanics are so great when you watch him. Grew up as a snooker player in the Netherlands, started playing at 12. Saw Jimmy White playing on TV, loved the game, got totally into it right away. So his mechanics and his whole foundation of the game solid. You know, if you can play snooker, that's the case. And he works as hard as anybody at it, Alan, all the time, physical, mental, everything.
Well, you know, I tell young players that, you know, even though you have a gift, and it's a gift to be able to play pool great, because it's something it's very hard to teach somebody. But if you have a gift at it, you still have to work at it, and you have to practice at it. No matter how much natural talent you have, you still have to work at it. And he works at it constantly, and I like that about his game, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him come back. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised to see him come back in this match, because I know he's mentally prepared to win. And he has practiced a lot, and it shows up. He's just got he made one mistake. He scratched in the side on a shot. I mean, and you know, it still could happen the other way now. So I'm kind of rooting for a little sudden death match here myself, because both players are playing so well. It's almost a shame that somebody wins both the sets, you know, because they're both playing great. And he's put a lot of spin on this, so his concern right now is stay away from that side pocket where he's at. He does not want to scratch in the side. He's going to bring the cue ball back over, because he only can make the 8 ball in the corner pocket. A lot of right-hand spin on the cue ball. Stay away from that side pocket. And he's gave himself a lot of room there. And this is a little testy shot.
Yeah, I was going to say, this one's not easy.
This is not an easy shot. A little testy, especially since you just lost the last set.
This is a statement shot for Niels Feijen, though. Needs to make this.
Missed it. Oh, missed it. Oh.
That's the kind of shot we did not see him miss earlier. And that is big, as I said. That is really, really big. That's just such a huge opening.
Well, look at this. Wow. Well, look at that. How's that change of events right there, Mitch?
I'm just speechless.
Wow.
I am just speechless.
You and me both. Unbelievable. You know, here's the pool gods coming into play, you know, and the $50,000 makes people do things that you wouldn't see normally.
Look from the Simona's pocket cam. And that is one that Niels Feijen really wanted to see. One rack here early in the second set in Uncasville. They may seem calm on the outside, but Lieben Corteza and Niels Feijen going after a $50,000 winner-take-all prize on a tremendous title, and it's starting to show in the play of both players. Rack 1 of the second set showed us a little bit of something, Alan, a little bobble here. Niels Feijen, not an easy shot.
No, it's not. He's got kind of tough position on it, left himself long, and here's an uncommon mistake. He just catches the point and it bobbles right back out. And notice how fast Niels got up to make the 9.
He almost pushed him out of the way to get to that table. Didn't think he would have that chance, but he will gladly accept it. 1-0 Niels Feijen, second set. First set to Lieben Corteza of the Philippines, 5-1. And just brilliant playing by him. Did not make any mistakes. So, as I said, that's an early indicator of maybe some tension coming. We'll see what he does with the break in rack number 2.
His break has not slowed down at all. And look at the position on the 2 ball. Unbelievable. Now, we could have a little problem this rack. Here's the 2. Here's the 3. Notice the 4 ball. He's going to be forced to play a combination on the 4-6. Now, let's see how he handles this.
And he's chalking up pretty good now.
Yeah, especially Mitch, after missing the 8 ball last rack. I wonder if it's going to play a part on his mind right now, because he did miss the 8 and it bobbled the pocket. And he hit it good, too. Boy, he's left himself a thin cut on the 3.
Behind the back on the 1. Sorry, on the 2.
It's okay. He's going to spin this in the pocket and come over on the side rail. There it is for the 4-8, 4-6 combination. And here's the combination. And fairly simple combination. But remember, he bobbled the 8 ball last time. And these rails, you touch a rail, it could stay out of the pocket. I don't believe he hit this too hard. Pretty easy. And look out. Look out. Oh, boy. Now, isn't this great? Look what's going on now. Look what's happening. He made the both balls. And if he can hit the edge of the 5, he may play the 9. If he can hit the edge of the 5, what he's going to do here, let me see, I'll show you on this. He's going to hit the edge of the 5, bring the cue ball back here, and try to put it in this area here behind the 7. And maybe call the 9 ball. He didn't say anything, so he's not playing the 9 ball.
But even that play different than we saw in the first set, when everything looked so easy.
Oh, he tried to cut the 5 up. Why didn't he play safety? I don't know why he didn't play a safety.
And instead, he has left Niels Feijen with a terrific shot on the 5. Whew.
Well, look what's going on here, Mitch. We talk about $50,000 changing the way people play pool. Well, you're seeing it right now.
Let us see if Niels Feijen can keep it calm and keep it steady.
You know, for the folks home, the reason the 4 ball and the 6 ball went in is because he was drawing the cue ball back a little bit. When you put drawing a cue ball, puts a follow on the object ball. So the 4 ball followed the 6 ball right in. And look out, don't get on top of that 9. Don't get on top of the 9. Oh,
It's past
boy. Oh, boy. That was close, Mitch.
Well, now, I mean, we're at a point where anything can happen. We're kind of feeling that right now. We've seen both players
Well, this is
do
coming
some things
down.
we hadn't expected, but we're feeling more like sudden death all the time. There's the 9, and Niels Feijen back-to-back racks early in the second set over Feijen Corteza here in Uncasville. Highlights of the second rack will show a lot. Look at this. Feijen Corteza at the table, Alan.
There it is. He draws a cue ball, just stops it right there, but he hits it a little too hard and makes the ball in the corner pocket. Tries to cut the 5 down table in the corner pocket and fails to do so. Very difficult shot. And of course, that's going to set up the run out for Niels, the 9 aside.
So the pressure tightening a little bit as we go along here in the second set. Should Niels Feijen win this second set, we will have a 1-rack sudden death tiebreaker for all the money, $50,000, and the title of champion of champions. And that one in the side, and no shot on the 2.
And now he's not getting a shot on the 2, where earlier he was. So now he is forced. Here is the 2 ball. Here's a cluster of balls in the way, and there's the cue ball. He's going to push. And he's got to be careful where he pushes here.